Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I want to do a first impression video of this upcoming ARPG cross-platform game called Torchlight Infinite. I actually had very high hope for this game when I first saw it because from their ads, they're basically saying this game has no pay to win. This is a action RPG game that has no pay to win, cross-platform, so looks pretty cool, right? And this week they released, I think it's their last closed beta test before global launch. So I downloaded the game, I played it for around 3 hours until this point. I'm gonna give you guys an honest review about this game. Alright, this video is not sponsored, so I'm gonna say whatever I want in this video. Alright, is this truly a non-pay-to-win ARPG? We're gonna find out in this video, alright? Because I think when they're doing their advertisement, they're saying like pretty much their direct rival is Diablo Immortal, which is another ARPG cross-platform game just being released this June, I believe, and it was a massive hit. Alright, and a lot of people are memeing on Diablo Immortal about its pay-to-win system. I feel like if I'm going to talk about Torchlight Infinite, I have to talk about Diablo Immortal a little bit. Alright, I played Diablo Immortal for like 2 months. I would say this, Diablo Immortal in terms of the gameplay and the graphics, I think it's top level. As a mobile game, I think Diablo Immortal, the graphic and gameplay combat system is top tier. The system that ruins the Diablo Immortal, I quit Diablo Immortal a couple like 2 months ago probably. I think the system that kind of ruined Diablo Immortal is, if you guys ever played it, they have a system. First, they have a pay-to-win system, right? The legendary gem, but honestly, personally, I don't really mind about the legendary gem. A lot of whales spending like crazy amount of money to get super strong. I don't care about that stuff, right? I never looking to like fully max out a character that nothing you can do to improve your character. Like I'm not looking for stuff like that. But they have a system called Magic Find that personally I think kind of ruined Diablo Immortal. Basically, Magic Find means if you spend a lot of money, you're gonna get an increased chance to get an upgrade. I think that completely ruined the game experience to me, and I feel like my time are being disrespected by a system called Magic Find. This is like in a gacha world. This is basically like if you spend a lot of money, you have increased chance to pull legendary champions. It's absolutely BS, and I absolutely hate that. And then after that, in terms of gameplay design of Diablo Immortal, I think it's also lacks something. It doesn't have like really end game PvE content. That's a real problem. There's nothing you can do after you get crazy gear, except you can go to battleground and kill other players for sure, right? But it just lacks PvE content. Alright, that's all I'm gonna talk about Diablo Immortal. Like this game, I think they're just competing with Diablo Immortal basically. They're like on their Twitter or something, they're tweeting about memeing Diablo Immortal, saying that this game, oh, it's not gonna be like Diablo Immortal. Torchlight Infinite is gonna have no pay to whatsoever. You have to play the game to be stronger and stronger. Alright, we're gonna find out in this video. Alright, this is gonna be a honest first impression video without sponsor. So let's get into it. First, I downloaded this game on my PC. I think it runs very smoothly. When I first saw the graphics, I thought it's gonna be not as good because it's a very cartoonish graphic style, but honestly, it's really much better than I expected. Let me do a little bit of combat here. As you guys can see, currently my character is still very weak, but like the thing about combat system in this game, you guys have to know that I feel like all the skills are ridiculously overpowered, because you guys can see most of my skills, like the QWER, it doesn't have cooldown, and it doesn't cost anything to use them, so you can just spam your keyboard non-stop. You're gonna like feel like an absolute god. Let me show you guys this. My W is a leap, right? Like, look at this. What is this? I feel like an absolute god. What is this? Alright, I'm just gonna destroy these mobs. Look at this. Like, it just got deleted. I'm just spamming my keyboard. I feel like an absolute god. And honestly, I don't know if this is good design or not, because obviously it makes me feel like a god, right? But I'm afraid like once you get to the end game, is this the way to play this game, right? But otherwise, if you choose to play this game normally, I think you can still do that, right? This is my Q and this is my E. And I think the graphic is just really better than I expected, right? It doesn't feel that cartoonish once you actually tried it on your phone or PC. It really doesn't feel that bad, and the UI looks really clean, right? On your interface, there's not much, but obviously there is, just like all the mobile games, there is a very long menu. Look at this, wow, so many stuff on this menu, right? Maybe I can briefly go over this, but first just want to show you guys the combat, alright? Like, I just deleting these mobs, I just feel super overpowered, right? But of course these mobs can potentially kill me if I don't use these mobility skills, right? I can still die. I died several times until this point, but I just feel really strong. Alright, this is a quest, and actually the voice is very good. Alright, and I think it's just a very clean game, right? I think this is the main campaign quest I'm doing. And if you guys ever play Diablo Immortal, basically when you are leveling in Diablo Immortal, it's like when you reach to level 30, there is some a quest says that you have to reach to level 35 to continue progress further, something like that. But in Torchlight Infinite, everything is very consistent. There's not gonna be like, oh, you reach to level 15 and you have to do other things until level 20 to keep progressing. There's no system like that. It's always gonna be consistent until you reach maximum level. That's one thing I really like. And another thing alright, let's talk about something that is not good about this game. Alright, and from what I understand, currently in the game for the PvE content, it's all about yourself. Alright, there are world chat in this game. Look at this, there is world chat, but on the open world map, you are not able to see anyone. This is just yourself. And currently, I think until global release, I think after global release, at least on the current patch, there will be no team object. Basically, there is no like, oh, you're gonna make a party of 5 and beat bosses. No, it's completely single player. Currently, the only interaction you can make with other player is the auction house in the game. There is auction house in the game, and there is world chat, right? I'm not sure if there's a guild feature in this game. Maybe I will find out later, but yeah, that's something that I really don't like. I think they should add multiplayer option, right? I want to play with my friends, at least like let my friends to join my my instance, right? To play with me, join my world, something like that. But currently, in the current patch, even after the global release, it's single player only. Right? So that's one thing about Torchlight Infinite. And from what I understand, in this game, current patch, there will be no PvP for now. Alright, maybe they're gonna add that later. Alright, but currently there is no PvP. Alright, so let's talk about systems in this game. I'm just leveling, doing the campaign quest, right? Just doing the storyline stuff. Like I said, the skills, I just feel super powerful. Let me talk about skills a little bit. In this game, there are hundreds of skills you can choose from. Let me hit change, you guys can see this. There are just pretty much hundreds of skills. Look at this. Because in this game, you can choose your class, right? There are 5 different classes you can choose, but I believe you can pick the skills that are not for your class. For example, I'm a warrior. I pick a warrior. I'm not sure if this class actually called warrior. Basically, is a whirlwind class. I always love whirlwind, right? But what I realize is, like, you can actually pick the skill that is for other class. You can still use it, right? So you can see like the tag filter here. You can use skills from other class, alright? And you're gonna level them up. And every main skill, every active skill here, you can kind of like unlock 2 passive skill to empower that active skill. I think that's kind of interesting. I'm still very early to the game. I don't have all the slots unlocked. Alright, and then let's talk about what else. Hero trait. So these are the traits you're gonna unlock once you level up. Like these things, this system in the game is just super strong. Alright, and then this pact. A lot of people are saying this looks similar to Path of Exile, but honestly, I never played Path of Exile. I don't know what that game is like. All I heard is Path of Exile is no pay to win, right? That's really good. But alright, let's get into the point here. This system here looks really cool, but in this game there is a system called pet system. Alright, this is my pet. And this guy is gonna follow me around, do a lot of stuff for me, and I'm gonna empower my pet to make me stronger. As you guys can see, for example, this one, maximum life, right? So the pet is just gonna directly make me stronger. And you know how you're gonna get the pet? Yeah, that comes to my next point. Alright, there will be pay to win in this game, unfortunately. Alright, there will be pay to win in this game. Let me take a look how I can get my pets. I think it's this thing here. Okay. So the summoning here. Now here we are. The developer of this game promised there will be no pay to win, but there is. Alright, I'm not sure if this is gonna be like the legendary gem in Diablo Immortal. If it is, it's gonna be a total BS. Alright, but hopefully it's not, because I believe they said pet is gonna only gonna increase your strength a little bit. Alright, it's not gonna affect the whole gameplay, stuff like that. I'm not entirely believing that, you know, but yeah, there is summoning mechanic in this game, and if you take a look, let me click view details. So alright, it's called Pack Spirit. So the pet is called Pack Spirit. You have 1.5 chance to get legendary one. Alright, yeah, so the legendary one, you have 1.5% chance. Of course, you're gonna spend money to do the pulls, and after that there are duplicate system. If you pull a duplicate pet, it's gonna make the original one stronger. Alright, so that's it. Well, what can I say, right? That's pay to win. Even if it only increases your strength a little bit, it's still pay to win, right? And like, I looked through the shop. The thing that I don't understand the most is, right, the first developer is saying that this game is only gonna be cosmetic, and the cosmetic in this game looks cool, right? These are the cosmetics, and we can take a look at other class cosmetics. Look at this. This is like the Lich King. Looks cool, right? And I really hope I can buy that, right? And they have weapon skin, weapon effect, all the cosmetics. Like if they put these on a price, I'm totally fine with that, because this is a free game and they're gonna make money, right? But you know what? All these cool looking cosmetics, you know how you're gonna get them? That's the part I don't understand, alright? You have to summon for these cosmetics. Like, this is completely insane. Like, why do you have to summon cosmetic? If there is a character skin I really like, just let me buy them. Like, just put like $100 on a skin that is looking super cool. Maybe if it looks super cool, I would just spend $100 to buy that skin. But you know what? You have to pull for these. Are you kidding me? Like the outfit list. Look at this. This is the Lich King character I talked about, right? You have 3% chance to pull any one of them. Wow, this is insane. I have never seen a game that you have to summon. You have to summon for the cosmetic. I don't understand. Alright, so yeah, that's the shop in this game. Alright, and there is battle pass. Alright, I'm not entirely sure where the battle pass is, but I've seen it before. I'm telling you. Is this the battle pass? I'm not entirely sure. There is a battle pass in this game somewhere, and it's gonna give you a feature called auto loot. Basically, if you buy the paid version of the battle pass. Let me do a little bit combat, right? If you buy the paid version of battle pass, you don't have to walk around to pick up the loot, basically, because currently, if these mobs drops the equipment I want, I'm gonna pick that up, and the way I'm gonna do it is I have to walk on the equipment and I have to press a key to pick that up. If you buy the paid version of the battle pass, look at this. This is equipment, right? And I have to walk on it, and I have to click my A key, and I pick that up. The way that paid battle pass works is it unlocks a feature for you that you walk on something. It's like your pet just helps you pick that up. And honestly, I don't really mind, like, even though this is not a good thing to do, because all the loot should just give it to all players, right? But in a free game, if they want to do that, it's fine. It's not like super terrible, right? Yeah, overall, I am a little bit concerned about the pay-to-win system in this game, but I will definitely play this game on release because this is just beta, and I think this game is gonna come out end of October in year 2022, right? Look at this. I'm just super powerful. Look at this. I'm just jumping non-stop. Right, how do I get there? What am I doing? Alright. Look at this. I'm just deleting these mobs. And all the hero traits and stuff, it's super powerful. As you guys can see, I'm doing like 100 damage per hit, right? 100 damage per hit. And we have the talent system in the game. Like, all these talent are ridiculous strong. Look at this. It's gonna increase your damage by a mile, and I feel like I saw other people playing the end game of Torchlight Infinite. They're doing like 1 million damage per hit. So I think the number in this game is just it kind of going insane. Like, I'm not sure if developers tuned it correctly, because I feel like the power just increased too much as you level up. I've seen people doing like 2 million damage per hit in end game, right? So let's take a look. I'm just gonna delete them. I'm just jumping. Alright, look at this. Let me just play a little bit. I will definitely try this out on global release. Alright, I'm gonna die here. Am I gonna die here? Okay. Yeah, I think this game just has good thing and bad thing. The good thing is I think the graphic really looks okay. It's just a different style compared to Diablo Immortal. I really don't think it's an issue. Right? It's just like, if you just try it, it's really better than you think. And the downside is I'm really worried about the pay-to-win in this game. But I mean, 99% of chance it's gonna be better than Diablo Immortal, even if it's pay-to-win, you know. And I'm like, the things also I really don't like about this game is there is no multiplayer option currently, and there is no PvP currently. That's a really a big downside for me to enjoy this game, but probably they're gonna add that in the future, right? Yeah, that's basically it. All the cutscenes are very well done. Look at this, right? Like, the graphic, I think it's totally fine. Like, don't really worry too much about the cartoonish style or something like that. But anyways, let me play for a little bit. I'm gonna skip this. Is there gonna be a boss? No boss. So yeah, I guess that will just conclude it for this video. I think, like I said, this video is not sponsored, so I'm just saying whatever I want to say. I will try to be as subjective as I can. I want to try this game on global release, like I said, and yeah, if it's terribly pay to win, I will just quit. And you know, like on my channel, I used to focus on pretty much one game only. But I feel like going forward, I actually really enjoy to make video about like first impression videos. So maybe I'm gonna do more of this in the future on my channel. So stay tuned. That'll do it for this video about Torchlight Infinite. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this game is good or BS? Let me know. Alright, I will see you guys in a video soon.